You all stood around my grenades. Ain't my fault. Oh, wait, no, it is. On the point, you morons. Chancers isn't a moron. Chancers is brilliant. Chancers is a gold star.
Yay!
Chancers is too smart. I think he needs to
Everybody else, you
kicked
gotta
out
go
of
down to the dungeon and get raped by the principal again.
Aww.
Why did my parents enroll me in this school?
Because you touch yourself at night.
This is what public schools are like in New York.
Because your parents don't love you. Yes, this is public schools in New York.
Oh, wow.
That's how they keep them in line. Those kids get out of hand sometimes, so they gotta go take them to the basement and rape them.
I'm sorry, Timmy. You got an F in science. Down to the rape dungeon.
The rape dungeon?
You get an F, now you're fucked.
Because when you get an F, you get fucked with the barbed wire. You don't want to get an F in that school. Students in that school fucking study like they're in cram school in Japan. They don't want to get fucked in the ass with barbed wire.
Principal uses what they call the dragon cock on them.
That's my fucking solution to the decreasing interest in sciences in school.
Except for Jeff. He's been held back 3 times. Little Susie,
you're gonna get a fucking A in math, or you're gonna get a fucking boner right in the fucking nipples.
Oh my god.
Except for little Jeff, he's been held back 3 times. We think he may be a weirdo.
We think he may be retarded. We think he may be retarded, so we beat him in the head until he was drooling and unable to breathe on his own, and now we're definitely sure he's retarded.
Motherfucking
It's a hardcore fucking school right there.
Now we just use him as one of the rape machines.
Oh god.
It's a terrible school. What is going on?
It's just got so much more dark.
The school is
This is either the most horrible school or the most awesome school.
This school makes the school in Bible Black look ethical.
To be fair, at least they had legitimate courses.
Hi.
This is like the worst fucking school ever created.
Just about. I just open the door and there's our cat.
You start bothering the teacher. The teacher just whips out a fucking cattle prod and fucking smacks you in the head with it.
You do better. You learn better.
Those kids get out of hand. You gotta take them to the dungeon and rape them. The first thing I hear, what the fuck, Lord Cat?
Apparently, little Johnny's so retarded. If he just stopped raping him, just let him rape the other kids.
We weren't sure. He got left back a few times. We weren't sure if he was retarded or not, so we made him retarded. Just beat him in the head until he walked. He's like, oh fuck.
There's no hope of other graduation.
There's no fucking around in this school, huh? Damn.
If there's no hope for your graduation, we just keep you.
Little Jimmy didn't do his summer reading and book report. Now he gets beat with fucking chains. Oh god, there was a train.
Those trains what we do when you fail cram courses.
Oh god.
Fail the cram course. We tie you up and we put your legs over a train track, and then we drive our own train over it.
This has gotten very dark.
Little Timmy kept complaining that he was getting picked on in school to his parents. Little did his parents know it was the 8th grade math teacher who kept beating the shit out of him for his lunch money.
See, that's humorous. That's no longer dark. That one's just funny.
It's all funny.
I like the dark one though. It got really fucking dark.
It's finally dark.
A little creeped out over here.
Got to a point where even Flux was like, I don't know if I'm okay with this.
I'm cool with a lot of things. There are some things that I just think, oh, wow.
We didn't know if he was retarded, so we beat him until he was. There we go. What?
Became extremely sad. You crossed the line out of Flux and Dark into so
and then forced him into slavery. Oh, God.
We held back for 3 years. We either sell you off or we train you to be the next teacher.
I'm amazed little Timmy's alive. He or she is a trooper.
No, he's not. Little Timmy should die now. It's probably the better option.
Poor little Timmy. He's on a ventilator. He needs assistance to talk. And now he's getting beat for failing in math class.
Gotta keep raping him in the air holes whenever he fails.
Please let little Timmy die. It's not a kindness to keep him alive now.
It really isn't at this point.
Who said kindness entered into the equation at all?
There is no quality of life anymore for this little boy.
Yeah, in chemistry, in high school chemistry class, you have to learn. Otherwise, you don't get the required antidote at the end of the class.
Oh wow! Learn how to make your own antidotes.
Or if you fail chemistry class, little Billy will get his skin tested with various chemicals.
You may recall that today's mystery meat tastes a little funny. Today in chemistry, you'll be making the antidote.
Actually, that'll be your lab assignment to make the antidote. And class ends in 2 hours, but you've got about 45 minutes to make that antidote.
By the way,
it's a shame you had that. It's a shame you guys had that late lunch, huh?
Yeah, but
I had extras.
The rest of that weird taste was little Becky.
Look across the table. This is your lab partner. You only have enough fluid to save one of you. Have fun.
And there's a gun in between both of you.
Well, that's just cruel, because the kids are going to die anyways. Why are you making them kill each other?
It takes both of you to make it in the same amount of time, so you have to make it first and then execute your odd partner.
It's like Battle Royale, the school.
Oh my god! Could you imagine if we could actually turn this into like a tabletop RPG?
God, no.
Let's integrate that into the spy RPG.
This is the type of school even Fatal wouldn't think up. They're like, no.
This wouldn't be an RPG. This would be a choose your own adventure book where all the endings are just horrible ways to die or get raped.
Oh, this is the sequel to Okie Dokie Man. All right.
Oh God.
You know, I love those choose your own adventure books. They always ended at least 5 ways of you dying a horrible death. It was great.
Your lab report or your last will due in 45 minutes. See you later. What?
It's the BYW version.
You can only save one of you, but it takes both of you to make the antidote in 45 minutes.
What a horrible existence. I always thought school was bad with me. What the
What parents are enrolling their children here?
Ones who graduated were brainwashed thinking it's the only way to educate.
This is the school on the Offshore Dynamo, all right?
Yep.
This is in a town where everyone's just horrible sadists, and they become that because of the school system.
Oh man, what a horrible
If you survive school, it becomes your turn to punish the children.
Jesus Christ.
Doctors give you an eye exam if you don't have 20/20 vision. They just poke your eyes out and leave you out for dead. We can't afford glasses. What the
I want to know what happens with
eugenics too.
Test.
Be worker, be fuel, motherfucker.
You're deaf in one ear. Let me balance that out for you.
What more widely accepted bad things can we throw into the school?
I don't know at this point.
Gym class is just a gladiatorial combat arena.
And the loser is the mystery meat.
Oh man!
I did make the joke that Becky was the mystery meat. That's probably how she
I'd be dead too. I wear glasses.
Here we've made some kishka.
Yeah, I do have reading glasses.
He just poke you in the eyes, leave you for dead. Fuck.
What are the letters on? What's the letters on line 3? Read them in order, little Timmy. A, F, R. Sorry, Timmy, that's wrong.
There's this machine with 2 little pincers just waiting to yank your eyeballs out and harvest them for the science classes.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Today we're gonna learn how eyeballs work.
Today we're dissecting little Timmy's eyeballs.
If you don't pass biology, you get leprosy.
You don't pass sex ed, they rip out your genitals.
Fill our class, and they will force you to drink paint.
No, they'll fill your body with quick dry cement and turn you into a piece of art.
Kindergarten is just finger paintings of children with really deformed parents because they graduated from the school system. My mom and daddy have a combination of 2 legs, no arms.
But granted, these kids are geniuses by the time they come out.
Oh yeah. The graduation rate's 100% because everyone else died.
The ones who come out perfectly unharmed because they were fucking geniuses as children have the privilege of leaving town and never looking back.
There is no sex education. They just want people to fuck like rabbits because they're running out of people.
Where does the income for this school come from?
No, there is sex education, but instead of how we normally have it, it's everyone must fuck each other day.
Well, the income from the school flux comes from burning of the kids' bodies for energy, and they sell off the excess energy to California.
Ouch.
How much energy are they making to still make a school off of that?
I don't know.
Well, considering everyone's fucking each other.
California's full of idiots. They'll pay anything for electricity.
They're getting no grants from the government or anything.
I just have to say I feel sorry for our California friends because fuck.
Fluxing between all the rape and fucking and sex ed, the birth rate in that town's probably so high they can afford to get rid of the children for fuel.
Unfortunately, the mortality rate is like the average lifespan is like 2.
They
Yeah,
fuck like
so-
rabbits because they die like them.
I mean, the average lifespan is like 2, so you don't have much human to burn.
Well, yeah, but the ones that do make it are like fucking geniuses, and since we have such a high graduation rate of 100%, I mean, we get like grants and loans out the ass.
Until they investigate and immediately send in a strike force to blow this place off the map.
But by then, our geniuses will have developed like fucking like Tesla laser technology, and we'd be safe.
Jesus
crap,
himself,
they have. The geniuses have left.
Dude, if that school existed, Jesus himself would have to come down to Earth and stop it, because he'd be like, no, that's just fucking wrong.
No force on Earth could stop that many collective geniuses who are so sadistic from surviving that. Can you just imagine the weapons of destruction?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can... Flexion, no, this is even better. We can open up a sister school that has nothing but the flunkies from our school and get even more government funding, because all those would be special needs kids.
Oh. Oh.
The other thing we would make money from is we're probably selling like new forms of chemical weapons to the Middle East.
I feel horrible. Why am I still smiling?
You're like a cartoon madman. You're like literally like.
We're like fucking people like Cobra Commander get their scientists.
The U.S. would let China nuke us just for the sake of humanity.
World peace to stop this one school.
Everybody unites to stop this one school system from existing.
Okay,
Oh,
once you
God.
hit the retirement age, you become a slave to the school and the community.
See, I imagine that this is probably the same school like fucking Dr. Prana from Street Sharks graduated from.
Everybody, regardless of your beliefs, immediately thinks this school is a bad idea.
Fucking Dr. Robotnik probably came out of the school too.
Dr. Roboto would be like, no, we gotta shut this fucking place down.
Dr. Robotnik. What's
wrong?
like?
Robotnik would
Of course,
call
anyone
Sonic
even
on us.
remembers Street Shark.
Meanwhile, Hitler was like, I wish I thought of that.
Didn't have to. We gave him
Jesus
Herman
would
Goering.
have to come back from heaven and die all over again just to cover for all the fucking transgressions that occurred fucking here.
Jesus is like, I forgave you of your future sins, but my God, I didn't expect this many.
We're eating anything that isn't worth burning for fuel off of the dead people. I mean,
If you try to skip out on school, they have a truancy officer that just goes and holds your family
no,
hostage.
they do what Invader Zim did. They put a collar on you when you go out in the hallway, and if you leave school grounds, it explodes.
Oh God.
Now I'm
That's one
imagining
way to
more.
combat truancy.
I'm imagining more of like runaway slaves, where they just send out dogs to hunt you down.
But if you
And
have the
bring you
exploding neck collars, you wouldn't need it because their heads would just get blown off.
Yeah, but then they're dead.
And detention isn't any torture or anything like that. Like, if you act up in class and they send you to detention, it's not like physical torture or anything. They just force you to watch Golden Girls for 8 hours.
Hey,
You have to watch the entirety of a season of Friends.
Golden Girls is not that bad.
They put you in like the most depraved version of the fucking Harmony Hut from Addams Family too.
Officially, I am going to highlight this, and I'm going to post it to Twitter to see how many of my new followers I'm going to lose because of it.
but strangely, gym class
Jesus
is just
Christ.
alright.
Yeah, gym class is fine. It's just gym
I
class.
want there to be just one class that's just completely normal.
The
To
normal
offset
class.
everything.
The normal
It's just
class.
gym class. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah, it probably would be. No, would it be gym class?
Yeah, it would have to be. They
The
play like
school
dodgeball
football
or something.
team is
Because English class, they'd be reading nothing but like the most horrible propaganda books of like all of mankind.
and the school
History
football
they
team.
don't.
The school football team is nothing but a game of Blood Bowl.
How did we get here?
Yeah, what was the
The Christmas,
initiating
the,
creation?
the science fair is nothing but kids making up artificial limbs because they really wish to have their limbs back.
And the super genius kids that haven't lost any limbs are just making like fucking death rays and shit to sell to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this up. I forgot what initiated this horrible conversation because I can't remember.
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember either.
Orcat said something about kids being raped for failing, and then we just went
Oh
off.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you go down to the basement, you get
Rape
raped.
dungeon,
And we were
that's
talking
right.
about the New York public school system and how they're improving by raping kids because they fail. Yeah. Oh god.
Dad.
Don't hate me because I'm a genius, Flux.
No, there are many other reasons that just sprouted up for why I hate you now.
I'm just trying to think of like what horrible things they'd have to do in each of the classes. Like, what would their literacy classes be like?
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Alright.
Like, I imagine they'd be doing nothing but reading, like, Mein Kampf and Karl Marx.
Yes, I got a caber!
Now, Mein Kampf and Karl Marx are accepted by some people. You have to find something that's completely hated by everyone.
Is there anything completely hated by everyone?
Scientology.
Yeah, Scientology.
Did you just say Scientology?
No.
Yeah, I
in
did.
literature class, they
I'm not
actually
gonna
have a
lie.
copy of the real Necronomicon, and they have to read it out loud and do battle with anything that emerges. It's like, here's your holy reliquary and its blessed knife. Start reading on page 50. Keep going until something happens. Good luck.
So what happens when nothing happens?
You pass.
Yes.
You get an A. If something comes out and you kill it, you get a B.
So in other words, there are no A's in that class. Okay.
Well, because sooner or later, if you read the fucking Necronomicon out loud, something's gonna happen.
Now, what happens if you summon something and it kills someone else? Is that fine?
No, that is grounds for failure. Actually, no, that'll be a C. F is if it kills you or horribly renders you incapable of killing it by either dismemberment or just unconsciousness.
What if it kills the teacher?
Well, then you just automatically fail.
And you get sent to the rape dungeon.
What if you control the beast?
You
I
get a
think
B
that
plus.
warrants an A.
No, you get a B plus. Maybe an A minus if it's Cthulhu.
Ah.
The beast has to at least be Cthulhu grade or higher.
So it's the school of Shin Megami Tensei.
And if you somehow manage to summon and control Yogg-Sothoth, you become the new principal if you survive to graduation.
Well, if you have that thing with you, you're basically guaranteed to survive.
Oh no, because the principal already has awesome summoning powers, so he'll just take Yogg-Sothoth away from you. That's like the one gleaming outside thing is you become a lord of the madness if you survive this. See, what else could you have to be forced to read besides the Necronomicon?
The Twilight series.
You have to read the Book of the Dead from the Mummy movies. If you accidentally summon any mummies, it's a failing grade. It's like it's a test. If you read it out loud when you're asked to, it's an automatic fail because that was an intelligence test.
Wait, how'd we fail?
The timer now.
No, that's my new thing. You're not supposed to read the evil books. It's an intelligence test. If you read the evil books, you fail because you're stupid and read them out loud. If you were smart and didn't read them out loud, you're allowed to pass the class.
Oh yeah, math class will be Jew math
Actually,
mixed with Christian Science.
to be fair, that's not really horrible, which means math class would kind of be the one normal class.
No,
Which
bitches.
means gym class is fair game from gladiatorial combat.
Yeah.
Oh, gym class is the remake of Rollerball, complete with To the Death rules. Oh no, you have to play the game show from Running Man.
Oh fuck.
Gym class is Running Man.
Gym class is you're a contestant in the running. Wait, how'd we get on Running Man last night?
That was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Was it Schwarzenegger?
Oh yeah, that's right.
By the way, I'm Beck.
Hi.
I love learning about engines. So much more fun than.
What other classes can we make horrible things?
Have you guys done history?
No, we have not.
I think someone said history class should be learning what Hitler did wrong and enact it correctly in gym class.
Learn about all the worst dictators in
Learn
about all the worst dictators in mankind from the point of view of this is what they did wrong. This is how you improve it.
You're creating world leaders out of this class or this school?
Well, we're apparently creating evil fucking geniuses. Because anyone who survives is a fucking genius and evil as all hell.
Oh!
And certifiably insane.
Well, they have to be because they're